What's up, guys? Here again, talking about some more heavy metal. This time I'm going back home to my own country, and we're going to talk about one of the best American 80s power metal bands, traditional heavy power metal bands. And this band is Omen. I'm actually wearing the shirt Battle Cry. I've been doing several videos, so you probably see me wearing this shirt a lot. I got to get new shirts anyway. I got fat and lost some weight, and yeah, shirts don't seem to fit right. But so let's talk about Omen. They're from Los Angeles, California. They're active, and I have seen them live before. Formed in 1983, and they took a little gap from 89 to 96, but they're still around. Formed by Kenny Powell, the guitarist, who left Savage Grace, which I think he just played on the first EP or whatever. See, they had some songs on some compilations like Metal Massacre, Metal Machine, another Metal Massacre. So yeah, this band had a really good start. Really good start. And one thing I hate to say is their original singer, J.D. Kimball, unfortunately passed away, I think, in like early 2000s, like 2003 or something. Don't quote me on that, but, well, I can find out. Past members, J.D. Kimball, yeah, passed away in 2003. Unfortunate, because he's one of the best singers, I think, ever. Like one of my top favorite singers ever, for sure. And Kenny Powell is actually a fantastic guitar player. Like, the dude really writes some cool ideas, some cool riffs. But let's start from the beginning. Unfortunately, my CD's cracked. I was obsessed with this CD for a long time, so it's probably gone through some abuse going in and out of the car before I, cell phones and iPods and all that. But Battle Cry, the shirt that I got on, this is just good, like, raw, gritty, heavy metal. I mean, not super raw to where it sounds bad, just raw in a cool way. Like, this is just heavy metal to just pure heavy metal, is all I can say. Great songs like Death Rider, The Axeman, Last Rites, Dragon's Breath. The song Battle Cry is awesome. The whole thing is just flat out awesome. This came out in 1984. 93%, 6 reviews on Metal Archives. So that just goes to show you this is a force to be reckoned with, or was. Their second album, cool little original pressing I got here. Warning of Danger. This is incredible. I think this one even comes with Nightmares EP. Yes, it does. That's very cool. Nightmares EP is pretty good. So this came out in 85, 86%. Basically, it's kind of follows up with what Battle Cry did. A little bit slicker of a production. But the music's pretty well the same. Nice big choruses. Really sort of some technical, like, guitar riffs sort of here and there. Like, just like the way he kind of runs up and down the fretboard on some of these notes, like single note things, are really cool. I love it. Very epic. And the EP on here is kind of gets a little bit heavier. I feel like they were trying to get a little bit heavier before the band kind of, changed. But when did that EP come out anyway? Nightmares was after the third album, so it came out in 87. So yeah, that was like the last thing they did before they kind of went south, unfortunately. Next, Warning of it's the I got 2 copies. And boom, autographed by Kenny Powell. I got to see these guys in the early 2004, 2005-ish. So I almost kind of forgot about that. Also got the third album, The Curse. This came out in '86, which, by the way, Warning of Danger gets 86%, and The Curse gets 81. 81. I personally would still put these around 90 or so myself, or 95, because they're still great. This one kind of, they kind of pick up a little bit of speed here and there on this. While I think this album's really good, I think I prefer the first two slightly more, but this one's still a good direction. I just feel like by this time, it's like they really didn't experiment too much, but they were kind of keeping the same sound, but they were doing a good job at it. Like, they really didn't have to change, I guess, by this time. They were still absolutely on fire. So, yeah, I don't know. And this also comes with the Curse EP on it, so I've got, like, that twice. But, I forgot to mention some tracks, like Warning of Danger. Man, the song Warning of Danger, March On, Ruby Eyes of the Serpent, Don't Fear the Night, awesome. Premonition, Termination, so good. Make Me Your King, great tracks. This one, The Curse, is awesome. Kill on Sight, Holy Martyr, Eye of the Storm, Teeth of the Hydra. I mean, the whole thing's good. Bounty Hunter is an interesting one. So yeah, but unfortunately, this is where it falls apart, okay? After the EP, J.D. Kimball leaves, and they do this atrocity. Escape to Nowhere, and like one of these reviews say that it kind of goes nowhere, and it really doesn't go anywhere. The songs are boring, they're slow. It's like they're trying to go commercial rock, and it just doesn't work at all. And what's interesting, though, the coolest part about this album is the fact they got Coburn Farr on vocals, who actually sang on Annihilator's Never Neverland. So this was pre-Never Neverland. So I like Coburn Farr, but this he doesn't save this, and I'd still rather have J.D. Kimball. But I don't even think J.D. Kimball could have saved this. The music's just so boring. It's pretty bad when, like, the best track on here might be Radar Love by Golden Earring. Like a cover of Radar Love might be the best. I don't know. There's a couple tracks that are okay. I just don't get a whole lot out of this album. But I bought it for my collection. And I don't have every Omen album. They got one from the 90s that I don't know much about. Reopening the Gates. I never could find that one, but it gets 60%. Escape to Nowhere gets 56%, so we all know that one's awful. Eternal Black Dawn. This was kind of like a comeback in 2003. Unfortunately, the same year J.D. Kimball passed. This don't have J.D. Kimball, though. I don't remember who sang on this one. I don't know if it's that Kevin. Yeah, it is. It's Kevin Gucher. He's the one I seen when I seen him live. This album's, I remember it being good. It's not old school Omen good, but it's good. I mean, it's listenable. But I don't know. I just got to mention it because it's there. I need to re-listen to it, honestly. And then after that, they did an album called Hammer Damage in 2016. And, well, Eternal Black Dawn gets 85%. Hammer Damage gets 75%. Only one review apiece, though. But, man, I got excited about this. And it just sounded like a mess when I listened to it. Production is awful. And I can't remember in detail what's wrong with it. I just remember it just sounded really bad. Guitars didn't sound good. I mean, the playing's fine. I mean, it's not the performance. It's just the sound of it. And even Kevin Gucher, man, I don't know. Like, it's just not a good, it's not a great album. I can't even honestly remember if the music was that good. I just remember it sounding so bad, I just didn't want to go back to it. But, yeah, this album definitely took some hammer damage. Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate because I really do like Omen. They started off as like, they could have been like the American Iron Maiden as far as I'm concerned. They were so good when they first started. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's Omen. Probably ought to listen to some of them. I haven't listened to them for a while. There's one of those bands that I wore out for a long time, like I was obsessed with. So I haven't touched them for a while because I just. But anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and stay metal. And until next time.